Good morning. My name is Melissa Romero and welcome to your Morning Meds. For today's Morning Meds, my tagline is Go for Good. This is an amazing aha moment that I had actually last night. I'm creating this amazing website so that you guys can have access to all of my content, to some trainings that I've created, some meditations, a bunch of stuff so that I can have a place where you guys can go and find me and find things that you need from me, my events, all that stuff. And I was stuck. I got stuck in a place and I just couldn't get past it. And the thing is, I was going for perfect. In my mind, there was this perfect way to do something. And what would happen is, as my sister says, Melissa, you either go 0 or 100, right? And I couldn't give it the 100. So of course I would go to 0 and then I would shut down. I would be like, you know what? I'm just going to read this book, or I'm going to scroll through social media, or I'm going to do this instead of focusing on, this thing that I had to create for my website. And so I'm talking to one of my really close friends about it. And she's like, you know what? Sometimes we just have to go for good and accept just good. And I was like, what? That's exactly what I needed to hear. Yes, go for good. I try to go, it's like 0 or 100, but sometimes 100 isn't attainable. A lot of times 100 isn't attainable. Sometimes we just have to settle for 70%, 60%, 80%, just because everything in life, whether it be your website, whether it be your bedroom or something, everything in life is constantly evolving, right? And if we could at least give something to it, instead of not giving anything to it, if we could at least give it some of our attention instead of giving none of our attention to it, then at least we would have put some energy into it. And as we just go for good, sometimes the ball starts rolling and starts rolling and starts rolling, and before we know it, we have exactly what we wanted. But if we don't go for anything, because we want to just go for 100, then what would happen is we would never know what we're capable of coming up with. If I just settle for good, then I could probably more than likely get to where I want to be. But my thing was either 100 or nothing, and I wasn't getting anything. So my message for you is sometimes we just have to go for good. Go for good so you can get the ball rolling. Go for good because if you're looking for perfection, if you're trying to reach the state of perfection, it's never going to be attainable, because once you reach that, you're going to want to do more, and it could go better, and it could be better, and it could be better, and we're always going to continue to reach it. If we just go for good and we say, okay, this is the best I have right now, we could always evolve and make it better. But not doing anything at all should never be an option. Go for good. That's my message for you today. I hope it resonates with some of you. I love to love you. Peace.
Hi, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button before you go. Love to love you.